I am definitely proud of, first of all, how far I've come. Being able to manage my behavior on a daily basis, and the amount of work and commitment it took to do that is nothing small.
He was a very healthy baby, a normal developing infant, and then toddler. There were a few sensory issues that he was dealing with.
Whether it was his hands flapping when he was getting excited,
Yep.
or sometimes even if he would be rubbing his face a little bit on the carpet. And of course the preschool teacher knows that's not typical. I think in our minds it was sort of like, okay, let's get a diagnosis, let's get an answer, right?
Yeah. He was diagnosed with Asperger's, which was later, 1 year later, I believe, was just ASD.
I definitely recall in fifth grade moments where they would get frustrated with me because I didn't understand how to utilize problem-solving skills. Why can't you just function like the rest of us? And teaching my classmates about autism really did is allowed them to understand why I did the things I did. And when you can understand why, you can relate to someone on a more personal level, and the parts of me that made me different were seen as unique characteristics of me. My classmates were incredibly receptive. Probably gives hope to a lot of people. I was really nervous to go to college because it is incredibly stressful to have an interaction with other people, because the amount of effort and attention that I have to put on every element of my social being. I always called it being in manual, because when you're in a car, you have automatic transmission that always changes gears for you. But when you have to learn all these social skills yourself, you always have to be in manual. You always have to be watching other people. Today, a lot of times I find it very validating to talk to people about oh, how hard that class was, or oh, I'm not the only one whose attention was going in and out. I guess I definitely took some sort of comfort from knowing that everyone else was struggling through similar things. You always look up to these figures and you think they know what they're doing, but a lot of times you have to forge your own path.
It has changed all of us. I think they have learned so much about how to be a decent human being because of him.
It is such a rewarding experience to watch him grow. It's given me the opportunity to really think about how other people see the world.
Autism Awareness Month and Walk were the two periods of time where we were in a welcome community. We did not feel different. We felt like it was a big celebration. We found this organization where they can get a bunch of volunteers to spread that information. Oh, do I want to be a part of that? 100%. I
take pride in, contributing to a society that, making sure that people with autism have hope, have, a better experience, are able to access the tools they need. And also just spreading awareness. That is very important, because we're talking about how much opportunities kids will have later in life.